This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus Fox, where, could have gone a pivot grab. That was a very clear setup, but you just did it a tad like a frame early. Unfortunate, because that would have been a pretty juicy pivot grab. Also, like a tad early at the fair. Like, had you timed the fair like a frame later, or maybe you don't even do a fast fall, you would have definitely hit that. So like things are just timed just a little bit off, but you do have the overall right idea, except for that forward smash. What was that forward smash? Like that was not even close to hitting. All right. So we talked about this in our lessons before about how you just go for like a super hard read with like, setups like these. Like the more proper way to like cover more options is like, you could either go down throw down tilt. You could also do a slight jump back fair down tilt if you are concerned about reversal. Or you could go for things like run off, double jump rising fair as like the safe variant rather than run off fair. Or if you really want to go for an omega hard read, you could go for a run off double jump there. Instead, you grab this ledge, which just made this really complicated and really covered like one hyper specific thing, and that just made this very complicated. When it could have been a lot simpler. So, unfortunate. And yeah, kind of misspacing there. Kind of gave that full on there too much respect. Probably shouldn't dash attack from that. Uh, Probably shouldn't double jump fair there too. That they're in a lot of danger there. Got outplayed from the ledge. One thing to note that if they're giving you this much respect, you should probably more strongly consider like wave dashing down because like they're not trying to like contest your ledge play. If they're this far away, probably consider more waveland down rather than fair. Like that fair is still mix up for sure. Like they could still like disguise their intent by like doing a run up smash, but chances are they're probably respecting your fair, so no need to go for that fair. Yeah, outplayed you with that overshoot. The counter to that overshoot is just like, pivot grab earlier, essentially. Okay. That covers that. That's good. Felt like you shouldn't have gone hit there, where yeah, that roll in was just not necessary. And that shield was also not necessary. It feels like you're just thrown off balance, and for some reason. Felt like you could have gone pretty good grab there, but then you just rolled accidentally. And also, like, you probably didn't think you were taking that much of a risk with down tilt, but you should only know that you should know that your invincibility is only 3 seconds. So like that it was a lot riskier than it looked. And you just always have to keep in mind that your invincibility is not as long as you think. Okay, fine setup. No, like there's no need to grab the ledge there against like the hyper specific call out. Like just down tilting or forward smashing or jabbing here is just fine. No need to go for that. Like that just like prevented option coverage. Could have sweet spotted that better. Also should have side beat immediately to like get more drift. To be able to at least kind of land on stage, but instead you died. That's very sad. Could have definitely up aired from that top platform earlier, but whatever. Yeah, and then I don't know. Well, even if you landed that dash attack, like what's that gonna get you? And then yeah, unfortunate. So overall, I would say that there were a few micro situations that just like you just didn't seem to time certain things well, like the beginning of the game. And then somewhere along the way, you kind of just like lost confidence for some reason, where you just started to like over respect, you started to shield. And I don't know why that was the case, but it's important to not just drop all your confidence for, when you drop small things like that, because like everybody messes up every once in a while. And, you just have to keep your head up and just try playing the game again. Because, like, the opening was actually like, I thought you had the right ideas, you just slightly messed up. And also, the second thing that we've talked about is that your edge guards are just too hyper specific, where it's hard covering one thing rather than like a broad set of options where it just doesn't make sense to go for a hard read a lot in a lot of those spots. So do the broad coverage first, and your edge guard should improve a lot.